Alright, gamers, welcome back to Half-Life Decay. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. So, it is the chapter Rift. A resonance reversal may seal the dimensional rift and save the planet. Use the displacement beacon to initiate a reversal. So, it all comes down to this. We gotta do the reversal.
You've done
so let's hear from Keller.
We're not done yet. You must use the displacement beacon's focus emitter to charge the large crystals on the canyon walls. Once charged, I'll use them to start the resonance reversal. Those crystals will be far more effective than the dampening fields. Follow me.
So, yeah, the dampening fields is what we've been using to keep the aliens out this whole time, and they don't work. So, what you want to do first is grab literally all the arsenal you can, because we're going to have a fight in the process. So,
this facility is normally used as a sort of cross-dimensional netting ground. It captured organic alien samples and creatures for study without the danger of actually going to Xen to retrieve them.
So now we go downstairs to meet Keller at the controls. So he'll be down here in a second.
When you start charging the crystals, the alien force will detect it and they'll try to stop you. It's possible you could be dealing with more enemies than you've ever seen. You must charge the crystals as quickly as possible.
Alright, so he'll open the door for us, and as he said, there's going to be aliens trying to stop us. So what it is that the displacement fields aren't as good as the crystals that we've taken from Xen. So what we're going to need to do is charge these crystals using the beacon that we raised a couple chapters ago. So I would say keep one character on this ledge up here, because you can't get back on this ledge. So there's the beacon. I'd put one character on the floor here, and you can just watch the beacon get raised here. And then you can put one character on the ledge there, because they get a bird's eye view of the whole thing.
An ammunition storage bunker out there with you.
So the bunker he's talking about is right here.
I'm sure you could use the extra firepower.
So now my recommendation is we have to charge 3 crystals in this canyon here.
One of the crystals now.
And so I would deploy this one first, because it's the farthest away. You'll see the hatch open here. It's much like if you played through the actual Half-Life campaign, there's the 3 crystals that keep Neolanth alive. So it's kind of like that, where we got to charge these. We got to do the opposite, basically.
Beacon in working order. Beam capacitor charged to 100%. Here we go.
So, got to charge them all using the beacon.
2, 1.
So there we go. Started charging right then and there. So immediately, aliens will just start spawning. So you gotta sort of keep an eye. Now I have the bot positioned in a way where it's looking at the entire battlefield here. So the bot is pretty much going to be doing all the work, because the bot's going to have faster reflexes than me, only because it's a bot. And you'll see that there's they're all sort of not spawning where I'm at. Like, you gotta, use your sound for yourself. So, like, if there's a zombie or alien, zombie alien, whatever. But we gotta do all these crystals at some point. So, of course, the bot somehow didn't stop that one, even though it was right in front of her. But anyway, so
beam capacitor is now 80%.
So I'm not commentating a lot because the game keeps interrupting me, but when it gets to 100% on that crystal, the one I'm standing beside is what we're going to use to charge.
90%.
So we gotta wait a couple more seconds here. As soon as it hits 100, we'll get ready for that. So should be any second. There it is.
100%. Deploy the second crystal.
So now we'll deploy the second crystal, which will mean more aliens will start spawning. For right now, it's mostly Vortigaunts, which is doable, but it gets stronger from there. So we'll get the second crystal charging here, and this whole time the whole goal is basically stay alive. I mean, the bot's taking care of me pretty well. I'm still at 100 health. but ever so often they're going to start spawning more frequently. So this corner's still probably the safest because you got this rock to hide behind, but then you also got to be aware that aliens will spawn in the area, so you do have to kind of be aware of that.
Beam capacitor charged to 20%.
This one's taking a little longer.
Bypass the security locks. I'm opening the ammunition bunker right now.
So the bunker will start opening as Keller is able to override it. But unfortunately, that's as far as it's going to go.
Damnation! Security system to the bunker doors. There's no way we're now.
So the power's been cut to the bunker doors, so any hope of getting any ammunition or anything is kind of lost on me for now. So unless we can destroy it somehow, we're gonna have to deal with what we've got, which is not a bad resource, but
75%.
still waiting for it to get to 100 so we can go to the next one. So we've just about charged 2 of the crystals, still need to charge a third. So still waiting around, just defending ourselves. Never know where these things are coming from.
100%. You can deploy the
And
final
so we
crystal.
started charging it pretty much immediately. I didn't actually mean to. I was just checking, but I clicked at the exact right time. So now we're charging the third one, third and final crystal. So the spawning of aliens is going to become even more frequent, and it's going to get a little harder in here. Now, I do say I'm going to let you prepare that there's going to be something big coming
All
through
the crystals are activated. We're going
the
to begin the reversal
atmosphere
now.
here.
You must protect the beacon at all costs.
So now the aliens will start attacking the beacon to destroy it. Now there's going to be something big coming through, as I mentioned. So you got to kind of wait this one out. Look at the sky. There's an energy surge.
Is coming through the rift.
So it's one of those alien dropship things. So you want to be in position where you can start shooting at it. That's why you have the rockets. So start firing it immediately. Apparently missed on that one, but the game's not too keen. Basically, you want to hit it as many times as possible. Now, this is very easy to get overwhelmed here in a second. So there's alien grunts pretty much everywhere. No, I didn't mean to shoot that third one. And now I'm out. I didn't notice that both of them were killed with the same one. So basically, at this point, you're basically going to want to keep looking at the sky, because every time you hear the dropship, you want to start shooting it. They have a lot of health.
It attacks the beacon. If the beacon is destroyed, the reversal will fail. You must destroy that thing.
So it's hard to keep alive here.
We've come this far, and I'll be here. We're going to fail now. Stand clear. I'm going to open that bunker right now.
So now Keller did mention that he's going to open the bunker. We still got to destroy this thing, so I'm out of ammo, but he's going to open this for us, and he blew the door open, so we're going to be able to get more rocket fuel, which is incredibly important, because these grunts are the only thing keeping us away. So we got to get all these rockets that we can and start firing at the alien when it comes by. So you'll hear it, fly by like you would in a regular Half-Life game. So it goes over the canyon walls a lot, so you only have a second or two. Not a second, but you only have a little bit of time before you can actually do any damage to it. So the health kits and the HEV in there, kind of be conservative about what was in the bunker, because you don't want to, get killed later because you used them all at once. So just keep firing at this, because it's the only thing that's going to attack the beacon. So you got to keep it from destroying the beacon, or else this is all in vain. Which is very kind of difficult, and it's, like I said, it's very easy to get overwhelmed here, but try to reload your rockets when you can, because that's a kind of determinant as to how things go. In the meantime, I didn't even realize I got the pistol instead of the revolver. Like I said, very hard to get over, or very easy to get overwhelmed, very hard to keep calm. So just keep firing at this damn thing. There's a couple like clipping things where it's like you can get out of range of it pretty fast, so it's kind of difficult. So now it's back, but so I'm gonna go firing it immediately. Now I am out of rockets. This character is out of rockets here. There's only a certain amount of rockets that I can carry, because this is designed for co-op, so there's enough resources for each character. So now I'm gonna need to jump down here, grab rockets for myself, and then I will reload. And basically, every time that it goes, I'm going to peek. And I can switch between characters to decide, you know, how things are going to go. If I hear it, again, and I got to keep firing rockets because I've got to destroy this damn thing. So I'm going to have to back up one more time. And these grunts are not going to make it easy. There's a lot of them. I'm getting bodied here. Okay. And now it's back, so I got to switch over characters. So we only got a couple rockets left, so we got to do this. I think one more time, maybe. This thing's got to be low by now. But we only have... The health we have is the health that we're going to have, so at this point it's all... The name of the game is to stay alive, so I'm going to just shoot and peek. That's all I can really do. The ship is back. Shoot a rocket, and we took it down. Huge explosion. So now... The beacon is safe, and it looks like we're going to succeed, but we got to keep it alive, we got to keep our wits about us, because you never know what's going to spawn next. There's only the one ship, so we're okay, but there's the grunts, after all. But as you see, the harmonious flux is starting, you see the green flashing here, and where are we now? Where are we, though? Stuck in the harmonious flux, maybe. And we're back at the beacon.
Don't care if it's overloading, we need the power to it now!
Control room. Stranded.
You must hurry. We can't keep the portal open much longer.
So, just like Barney was stuck in the harmonious flux, we heard about it while we were in the harmonious flux. The beacon's sending out all sorts of signals. All the crystals destroyed.
Gina? Colette? You'll be all right. You were caught for a moment there in a harmonic reflux. It's one of the swirling eddies in the space between two displacement event currents. Although I can't imagine who is creating the other current. But it doesn't matter now.
He doesn't know that Rosenberg did.
We did it.
So there we go. That is Half-Life Decay. It's a very enjoyable co-op experience, even though I did it single player. So that's the PS2 exclusive expansion pack. So the beacon helped save it and stop the spread, more or less, of all the aliens. So stop them from coming to our world. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the credit sequence, shall we? But anyway, that is it for Half-Life Decay. There's a bonus level still that needs to be completed, and you unlock that by getting an A grade on every level. So just missed an A grade on this one. We pretty much were close every single time, so we'll get to that next week. We'll get to the bonus level. Why not? But anyway, that goes for the main story. That'll do it for Half-Life Decay from start to finish, chapters 1 through 9. We saved what we can. But anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching, and more than ever, take care.